Hi, Jacob here, and we're talking about the JVC KD-AVX77 Chameleon in-dash multimedia receiver. Now, this deck is a single DIN video screen, and there's a lot of cars out there that don't necessarily have the room for you to put a double DIN solution into it. So JVC has made this to be able to satisfy those vehicles by giving you a single DIN solution that you can still watch your videos on in the dashboard. The AVX77 has a 5.4-inch LED backlit screen, which gives you a little bit more brightness and gives you a little bit more detail when you're watching your DVDs and going through the menu systems and things like that on the screen. Now, also included in the 77's package is a built-in Bluetooth chip. So what that allows you to do is take calls and receive calls hands-free, which is a lot safer in the car than simply talking on your cell phone using the handset. And it allows you to stream music wirelessly into the receiver, so you don't have to connect any wires and you can still have access to all your audio on the screen itself. Now, what else is neat about the 77 that I really haven't seen on any other decks is a proximity sensor. So you can just simply wave your hand across the screen, and then whatever you're doing, that brings up the keys so you can operate your head unit once you wave your hand. Or as your hand approaches, that's when those keys come up on the screen. So it's kind of a hot feature. It's really cool and convenient that those keys don't come up necessarily until you need them on the screen. So that's all activated by that proximity sensor. Now, what else is cool about this screen is you can capture your own wallpapers. So let's say that you're playing a DVD, or if you're watching a video from your iPod, you can pause it at any point you want, like we've done right here, and then you can take a snapshot of that and you can make that your own customized wallpaper. So that's something else that's very, very cool and unique about that 77 deck. Now, this also features a USB port in the back, so you can run that to your center console or you can run it to your glove box. And then that allows you to connect digitally your various audio player devices, such as your iPods and iPhones, digital audio players, things like that, anything with a USB port in. And it keeps all that stuff charged while it's plugged in. Now, if you don't have those devices, you can still put your music on a USB flash drive, and then you can play those back through the receiver once you plug that in through the 77's USB port. If you want to add amplifiers onto it, the AVX77 actually has 3 sets of line outputs on it. So it's got a front, a rear, and subwoofer line output, and those are all 5 volt too. So that's going to make your speakers and amplifiers perform a little better, sound a little more clear, and give you a little more bass response out of those subwoofers here too. Also, the 77 has dual zone. So if you have a dual screen setup, maybe you have a flip down television or some headrest screens in the back of your car, the dual zone feature lets you listen to a different source in the front seat while your passengers in the back are watching a DVD, and that's all done right from the same receiver. So that's what dual zone does for you. That's built into the 77 here too. Lastly too, it also features a detachable faceplate. So you can take this off and take that screen with you so thieves aren't tempted to steal your stereo while you're away from your car. I'm Jacob, and this has just been the JVC KD-AVX77 Chameleon in-dash multimedia receiver.